What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bri2J Presents. I'm your host, Bri2J, and today I'm presenting to you the Diamond Select Toys Daniel LaRusso from Cobra Kai. I want to give a big shout out to my friends at Diamond Select Toys for sending me out this action figure for review. And so with that being said, let's take a closer look at Miyagi-Do and Daniel LaRusso. And here's Daniel LaRusso from Cobra Kai. Ralph Macchio as an action figure once again. Never thought I'd see the day, especially growing up, getting a Karate Kid action figure from the movie, and now I have a Karate Kid action figure from the TV show. So it's pretty cool. And I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised with how all these figures came out. I have issues, of course, I've mentioned in my previous videos, but they're nothing game-changing. There's nothing where you have to really worry. It's just a little bit of hot water and just some TLC. So real quick, let me show you guys Daniel LaRusso. So it's very different looking at a white karate gi versus the black gis, and also the noticeable difference is that he has sleeves. So it's a completely different sculpt, at least for the arms, and I think the pants too, which I'll do a comparison in a little while. But what I think is really great is they really captured Ralph Macchio as an older man, more at different angles than like straight away, but the likeness is mostly there. As for the headband, the trademark logo of the Karate Kid, I think they nailed that perfectly. I remember having this as a kid for Halloween because I was a big Karate Kid fan, and my dad actually made a handkerchief because I was a tiny kid, and the handkerchief was perfect to my head at the time. And now that all the ego is in there, it's bigger. Just kidding. So he actually drew out the logo on the handkerchief, and I went as Daniel LaRusso for Halloween one year. So that was really cool. So seeing this figure in hand, it's just fun, and it makes me really extra geared up towards Season 5 of Cobra Kai. Because as I noted in my Johnny Lawrence video, I could not wait for Season 3 to happen, and then, it finally happened, and now we're going to be at Season 5, which is crazy, and they just want to keep going because this show is just so fun and entertaining. And who doesn't love the Karate Kid? It's a family story. But anyway, so the figure itself, nice sculpted lines on the gi. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, and I don't know why it got a little bit dark behind here. Could be because I'm recording this at like 11 o'clock on a weeknight. So yeah, the sculpted lines are there. The flesh tone is perfect to capture Ralph Macchio being, darker. That Sicilian skin. He does have the proper paint color for the eyes. I think that looks really good as well. They really captured that likeness. Yeah. More so on angles, as I've noted. But they also gave the nice paintwork on the hair. For the back of the figure, which is different than what we've seen on previous figures, the Miyagi-Do logo, the bonsai tree in the sun, on the back of the gi, and then there's the hole for the display base arm. So yeah, the nice wrinkles and stuff there. Solid piece, right? Are they the same wrinkles? Like, here's Johnny. No, they're actually a little bit different. No, I stand corrected. They are the same wrinkles on the figure, so it's basically just reuse of the body, and then different flesh tone, and then sculpted arms, like, sleeves. So, but I mean, it's a karate gi. You don't need to have it look any different or wrinkle any different than, anything. So that's fine about reuse. For articulation, it's the same as other figures, but if you guys have not watched those videos, here you go. The head can only go down about that far, back about that far, can look around. There's some side-to-side motion. He does have T-pose, but my figures are really tight despite how many times I've heated them up. I might have to heat them up more but you can see the joint right under there. Yeah. I don't know why mine are super tight, but it's a non-issue. Just have some TLC with your figures, as you should with any company, and they'll be fine. His arms can go all the way around, just like the other figures. Bicep cut, which is nice. Double jointed elbows, which only go in about that far because it's thicker because of the sleeve. Hinge and swivel on the wrist. My right wrist is a bit loose. I might have to just take a little bit of nail polish or something and coat the peg just enough. Which I did it with my Johnny Lawrence figure, so it's not a big deal. A little bit of TLC, as I mentioned. So he does have diaphragm mobility, left and right. Can go crunchily in about that far, just like the other figures. Waist swivel, as you hear, it's tight there. Splits, kicks only forward that far, back only that far, same as the other two. Thigh cut, double jointed knees, and he does have ankle rocker and up and down motion at the foot. So it's the same amount of articulation on all three Cobra Kai figures, but it's a non-issue for me. I think these figures are really magnificent. So yeah, let me show you guys his accessories, and then I will show you guys the comparison between him and the other two. Let me move him out of the way for you guys so this camera actually focuses on what I'm trying to show you. So real quick, here is the display base with the Miyagi-Do logo. So it's very nice to see something different than just Cobra Kai. So once again, the bonsai tree with the sun. This is Miyagi-Do Karate. Nice, the green circle. The exact logo from the show. And you can see it has a peg here or hole here. For the hole, same display base as we've gotten with both Kreese and Lawrence, where it screws there. And you can take it apart, make it taller, shorter, to your liking. Definitely want to loosen the screws a little bit to get better articulation. It's Phillips head, so you're not going to have to worry about trying to find that, ridiculous type screwdriver that you don't have. Simple Phillips head should work, and that's that. I'm not going to articulate these. I'm sure you guys know how these work regardless, and I also don't want to risk breaking my pegs. But here is the arm for that. For weapons, he comes with a bow staff. So it's just a nice piece of brown plastic. The camera wants to really focus on that more so. Sorry guys, we're going like weird. Oh, I had this camera like 5 years and I'm still trying to figure out things. So yeah, there you go with the bow staff there. The only weapon he comes with, right? But you don't need it because he's LaRusso. He doesn't need a weapon. You do have this really cool looking bonsai tree, because bonsai trees are his thing ever since, Miyagi, and he actually gave away bonsai trees if you bought a car at LaRusso's Auto in season 1. So that's a really nice callback there. Nicely painted, nicely sculpted. You can't really hold it. I think it's just there for more like decor. He comes with a karate chop. A nice out of focus karate chop. There we go. Sorry guys. So yeah, really nice looking sculpt there. He comes with this hand here that has the drum sculpted in, right? I wish you could take it out, but it's sculpted. But this is the drum that Miyagi gave him in Karate Kid 2, and then this has been his teaching moment in the show. So it's a nice little callback there. Yeah, this is really cool. I want to say he helped Robbie with it in the beginning, and then Miguel tried playing with it in season 4, and then Sam was like, don't, or I forget, or there might have been season 3, I forget. They all blend together. But Yeah, so that's the cool little drum. There's no pattern on it, which there wasn't on the show, on the movie or the show, but that's really cool. Nice little callback there. And then these hands here, you get a pair of his infamous crane kick style hands, and that's really cool. Yeah, it's just really nice that they gave us, you know, all the proper things that we need out of these figures. For size comparison, let me put him here, and then let me show you Johnny Lawrence, and let me show you Kreese. Hold on, sorry guys. Put Kreese proper there. Gotta have him with his arms folded behind him because that's Kreese. And then there's Johnny. And I gotta say, the comparison, the size comparison is really nice. And these are definitely worth getting if you're a fan of the Karate Kid or Cobra Kai or both. So that's gonna wrap this video, guys. So thanks again, Diamond Select, for sending me out these figures for review. I really appreciate it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and the Cobra Kai series. The trio of videos that are all pumped out one after the next. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You could check out Bri2J Presents on YouTube, which you can go to Bri2JPresents.com and where the link will be. There's also a link for InnerCityGeeks.net on that website. So you could check out a ton of other cool things, including the Inner City Geeks or Suplex City Geeks podcast. The Suplex City Geeks is the wrestling one, which I'm also a co-host of. So I got those two podcasts. You could, of course, check us out on Spotify and Stitcher and all that good stuff for, you know, every podcast site except for Apple for whatever reason. But check me out on social media, both Bri2J Presents on Twitter as well as Instagram. And I'm going to wrap this now. Thank you guys again. And I will see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. Peace.
That's crispy.